Hey guys, what it is with Mikey on I think, Wednesday afternoon. Trying to remember. I don't even know what day it is. I think it's Wednesday because I think Sunday was St. Patty's Day, so that would make today Wednesday. So, looking at you live on a Wednesday afternoon from the asphalt jungle. I am under a freaking tree that has no leaves, but it's helping some. Guys, I gotta tell you real quick, because it's not the topic of the day, but just something that just drives me nuts. My tolerances are just so screwed up. Like, when it's really cold, my legs freeze. I get all these funky cold feeling things. Doctors don't know what it is. I think it's from a med I was taking. But guys, I have no heat tolerance. Like, it's like 55 degrees and sunny today. I am in my car dying. Like, I feel like it's like 150. I just have no heat tolerance at all. And I am really concerned about this for the upcoming weather because it's only going to get hotter. And oh my gosh, I get so tired of dealing with this crap. Anyway, so on to today's topic. So last November 1st, we got a new addition to the house. And I'm not talking building material new addition. I'm talking a 6'4", 350-pound addition. And I know it was November 1st because it was the day after Halloween. So we started, okay, first of all, as many mentally ill people are, we were dirt poor. We were living very paycheck to paycheck with charity help to get our bills paid, mostly. Just being honest. And an opportunity came along that we just don't get because there's not many jobs at all that I can do, if any out there, that are longer than 2.5 hours a day. So I seem to die after about 2.5, 3 hours. So what it is bringing somebody into your home that's a little mentally disabled in a different way from bipolar. Like a Down syndrome sort of kind of way. And taking this person in, and you can get rent from it as well as money to take care of them. So last spring, we looked into this and applied for it, and somebody came to the house and talked to us and fingerprint us and da-da-da-da-da. We thought, okay, well, we may hear from them someday. And in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, in my self-preservation, don't worry about it, Mikey. It's never going to happen. You can continue living near the edge because at least you're in your comfort zone, I guess. So fast forward to the middle, toward the end of October, and we get a call or a text. The wife took care of this, so I can't remember, but basically says, congratulations, we have a person for you that we want you to meet in 2 days. Can you do it? If not, this may be your only opportunity. Well, this is from not hearing from the company for months, and all of a sudden it's like, take this person right this freaking second, or maybe you're never getting one. So, of course, we went into panic mode. Oh, crap, what do we do? What do we do? We need to do this. We got to have this. Da-da-da-da-da. So we cleaned the house. We did a bunch of things to prepare to meet this guy, and they came, we met him, and so we set up for him to move in on November 1st. Okay, if any of you know me very well, Halloween's my favorite holiday. Mikey gets pissed off when surprises come up, especially around the good times, because I don't have too many good times. So I'm told, congratulations, Mikey, you got this guy. He's coming November 1st. That's right, the morning after Halloween night. So I got all pissed off in my irrationality, in all of my Mikey's getting screwed again, and thought, my Halloween's ruined now. The Grinch stole Christmas. Because you guys got to understand the way I think. And a lot of you probably do. Maybe you think similarly. When I have a job, I can't wait for the job to end. My biggest celebration is not in getting a job. It's when the job is taken from me, whether I'm fired or if I quit it. I always come home the most happy, and the wife knows I lost a job, and that's when she gets the most pissed, like most people would, because now how are you bringing home the money? Well, Mikey doesn't think about that. He thinks about the relief of being let out of prison, as I like to call it. So a job for Mikey equals prison, okay? So I am losing my favorite holiday of the year to go into prison the next day. So I formed an opinion about this person in my brain that after 5 months I don't think has ever left. You see, I hold grudges as well against people who I feel like wronged me. And here again, I'm telling you my way of thinking of an irrational sense, even though I know most of this is irrational. It's the way my brain operates, and I want you to understand the inner workings of a diseased mental brain, okay? So I'm telling you how I really felt and feel about this, even though I know it's irrational. Okay, so I harbored these feelings against this guy. Well, I've also found out over the 4 or 5 months, whatever, that he's been here, that he is a very polarizing figure in my life now. A stranger in my house, when I don't let most people into my life, period. Most of my neighbors, most of my family don't even know me. I keep very private, and all of a sudden now I have a stranger forced upon me that I have to deal with. See, most people, when they look at a new job, they look forward with optimism. They look at how it's going to help them in their financial situation. They look at all the benefits of the job and get excited about the job, to excel at it, to do their best, to maybe move on and advance in the position. I feel like I go to prison when I get a job. I'll tell you again, that's what you need to understand with me. It feels like a prison sentence. I don't look forward with optimism, with hope and joy, and about all the money I'm going to make at the job. I look at the slave labor I have to do while I'm there. And that is just how my mind works, as I said. So I am basically working in my mind 24/7 because I have a stranger in my house. I can never fully let go and be myself. I always have to worry about and anticipate where this person's going to be, what they're going to be doing. Let me tell you guys the craziest part of this. There are times, and this will go for days, I cannot look him in the face. I am so bitter and angry. I cannot look at him. When we have dinner, I have to go into a different room. And here again, irrational. I know there's nothing that's his fault, and I don't hold these things against him. It's against the situation. It's the fact that I have to deal with a stranger when I don't want to deal with anyone, really, in my own house. So when I said polarizing, I can have a good time with him if I'm in that frame of mind. But if I'm in a depressive state, I am miserable around him. I will avoid him at all cost. Even though he's the same person, he has the same personality. My personality's changed with my bipolar, and especially lately where things have been mixed, I can be really nice to him 1 hour and have to avoid him the next. So this has been a very interesting experience, having a stranger living in our house when, like I said, I want to avoid everyone. So it has been difficult. It will continue to be difficult. I told the wife it's going to be very interesting to see how things go when I get manic, because when I'm manic, as a lot of people are, I get an inflated ego and a high self-esteem, and I kind of act like a jerk sometimes. So that might get really interesting. So I'm planning on making this a new segment. I'm going to talk about it every now and then. We'll call it Dealing with the New Guy or the Stranger or something. Give you guys updates on how I'm dealing mentally with having a stranger in the house. I hope you're all good. I hope you're taking care. Please let me know how you would deal with this situation, or if you have dealt with this situation, how you dealt with it. I would love some help on this subject. And by and large, guys, when it all comes down to it, I really do want him to have the best experience possible living in our home. I don't want to be a jerk. I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be cruel. I don't want to be avoidant. I want him to be happy and to be able to do what he wants to do. I'm just going to have to learn how to do that. Hopefully, maybe some of y'all can help. All right, guys, I will talk to you next time. It's What It Is with Mikey. Ciao.